Hey everyone, thank you for joining me. So today we have the Spyderco Slysz Bowie. Now it took me a little bit of research to find out exactly how to say the name of this blade, since it's spelt in a very interesting way, but it is Slysz. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Kirk for sending this in and wanting to get some custom work done to it. This is the original, which is pretty cool to have this one in hand. But I'm sure the knife joy run is just as good. I haven't heard anything bad yet. But really quick, let's just put the specs up on the screen and we'll get right into it. We have a clip point style blade made of CTS HXP steel. So you're getting a really good steel on this blade. It's got a nice stonewash polished finish, which is really nice. Now there are scratches on this blade since it is used. I believe Kirk bought this secondhand from someone who really used this blade. So not really a problem there, just he did a little bit of cleaning on it and he got it back up to working order. The blade has a full flat grind, so you have a very slicey blade. Jimping here on the top, that isn't crazy aggressive, but it does do its thing once you put pressure on the jimping itself. And then you also have a crowned spine on the blade here. And this blade is riding on washers. I want to say phosphor bronze. The scales are titanium. It is a frame lock, and there isn't a steel insert, but there's really no lock stick to this thing. So again, it's a really smooth blade. It's got a reversible deep carry wired pocket clip. So you do have options there, so if you are left-handed, you're good to go. And it's got a black G10 backspacer with a little bit of jimping in two areas. So I'm assuming when you do a reverse grip, you can get a little bit of traction with your thumb. Now the ergos on this blade are really comfortable, since you do kind of have a simple shape here on the bottom of the scales. And again, my hand fits in there pretty darn good. And very light. So for the size of this blade, it's a really light knife. Now the drop shut on it is pretty good. Now you have to wiggle it if you want to drop it shut, but that doesn't really bother me. Unfortunately, I'm not really able to spidey flick it, but that's not really an issue since it works so well with the thumb. The plus side to it having a reversible pocket clip is that if you are left-handed, you can actually spidey flick this as I fail, but it's easily spidey flickable when in my left hand, which I'm not really good at using, but I am capable of doing it. And yeah, if you are left-handed, just you have an advantage over us right-handed folks, if I can get it again. But yeah, it does work. It's just gotta get used to it. But all around, really great knife. I love the way this thing looks. It's just got a beautiful shape to it. And again, it's very simple. Now let's get to the changes that I'll be doing to this blade. Now it's not going to be anything drastic. I won't be really affecting anything on this blade. I will just be creating a new show side scale with some G10 carbon fiber material that I used on the Recon 1 XL. I'll post a video up somewhere in the screen. You guys can check that out if you guys haven't seen it. But with that knife, I used the black G10 and carbon fiber. This one has the green, so it's gonna look really interesting. I think it's gonna look really cool, especially with the contrasting colors. And again, I'm gonna slightly contour the new scale to the original. So as you can see here, slightly contoured. So when I do create that contour on the scale, you'll be able to see the layers of the green G10 and the carbon fiber. Now Kirk wanted two scales, so he wanted one that's identical to the original, and then he gave me free reign on creating my style or what I would prefer on this blade, so that's really cool of him. So thank you for that, Kirk. But yeah, that is what I'll be doing to this blade. Let's take this thing apart and see what we're dealing with. Alright, so here it is all taken apart. I notice it's very simply put together. But since I'm only going to be doing the show side scale, there it is. So I'll just be using this as a template and going from there. So there it is, all taken apart. Let's get to customizing it. Alright everybody, so here it is all customized. Now, thanks to the power of editing, I can hide this one right here since I did make two of them. So I'm going to keep this one hidden for a while from you guys until we get it put together with the one that I created originally. So since the customer wanted just a copy of the original with the contoured scales. So again, with that slight contour, you get the layers of the G10 carbon fiber material. And I'm really happy with how it turned out, since you do get that layered effect. It's just really cool. I guess you could say it's like a zombie green, which is definitely very unique. And then one of the things I really like about this scale is, or the material, I'll try to get it on the camera since I'm not sure if it'll pick it up. But the center of the design, when it moves down, the perimeter of the pattern actually moves the opposite direction. So it's kind of a optical illusion. See if I can get it. Again, it's just really difficult to get it. So as it moves down, the outer moves up. Let's see if I can get it closer. There we go. So up and down and up. It's just, again, it's really, really cool, and it gives it some depth. So it looks like the middle of the pattern is inside of that other carbon fiber, which is really, really cool. I wasn't expecting that. So anyways, we could look at this all day. Again, we will put this one off to the side. That way you guys will be surprised. I went a little different on that second scale. But anyways, let's get to putting this thing together and see what it looks like. Alright, so here it is all put together, and it looks definitely very unique. Definitely stands out from the rest of the other Slysz Bowies. So I'm really happy with it, especially again with that effect that the carbon fiber has. Again, I'll try to show you guys. So there we go. So the outer is moving down, and then the inner is moving up. Again, just really, really neat and eye-catching. But let's just check out the action. Still works, everything functions. The blade stopper is lined up. That was a little tricky to figure out on this scale that I made. And then I countersunk the pocket clip, so it is left-hand carry. And beginning of the video, it doesn't drop shut. You kind of have to help it a little bit, but it does have a smoothness to it. So again, just a really simply built knife, but with quality parts. And now it's a one of a kind. Again, just wasn't expecting that the optical illusion effect, but again, really happy with it. So now that you guys have seen the original scale that was discussed with the customer and I will put on the other one, and I will surprise you guys. Alright, so before I reveal it, I did some test runs on a little piece of the green G10 and carbon fiber, and I noticed it was kind of had like a glow slash graffiti look to it. So again, this is something I kind of went towards the rock pattern, and then also something different I haven't tried before. So again, it's along the lines of graffiti. It'll make sense once you guys see it, but here we go. There it is. Again, it just has, it's a little out there. It's definitely different. It just reminds me of graffiti, and I guess that's what I'll call it, the graffiti scale with that zombie green. And again, it has, you do get that shifting effect from that carbon fiber. So again, just really, really different, and it's definitely eye-catching. So this is really going to get people's attention, and it's just very unique. So again, Kirk has 2 options, well 3 options with the original, but if he wants a little bit more grip, then he can go this route. I did smooth all the way around, so it's just pleasant in hand. And I did create, I still contoured the scales and then did the pattern on top. So there it is. Let me know which one you guys like and what you guys think of these, since they are different. And yeah, I always like hearing your guys' thoughts on what I create, and I appreciate them. So again, just be honest and let me know what you think. Also, the blade does feel a little bit lighter, or actually a lot lighter. Let's see how much this thing weighs. Just curious. Let's see what we get here. So we got 3.42. There's almost a whole ounce that we shaved off. So again, it does become lighter with this carbon fiber G10 scale, which I figured it would be. I just didn't think it would be that much, but pretty cool that it is lighter. As always, thank you for watching. I truly appreciate it. And we're almost at 1,500 subscribers, so I'm thinking I might do another giveaway, just one knife this time. And then once we hit 2,000 subscribers, we're gonna go real big with the giveaways. So again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share these videos, and subscribe. Thank you again, and I will see you guys on the next one.